was never my first choice. Actually, when I was doing my post-graduation, when I finished my post-graduation, I was thinking what to do next. I always had a love for pediatric ophthalm. So I was searching for the fellowships in pediatric ophthalm. So in that go, I applied for the fellowship in Chitrakoot, Sadguru Netralaya. And then I was seeking for the same fellowship in Shankar Netralaya, although it was not there that time. So my HOD told me ki go to Shankar Netralaya once, because at that time there was an opening for retina fellowship. So he said just go to Shankar Netralaya once, get a feel of that institute, and then you can also explore many things over there. So I made up of mind, okay fine, I'll go for my interview in Chitrakoot, and then followed by that I'll go to Chennai for the fellowship in interview for fellowship in retina. So after reaching Shankar Netralaya, the aura was completely different. I saw so many people had come for this fellowship, and there was one written exam in the morning, and then a few of them who will get selected for interview in the evening. So it was a tough thing, and I was too junior that time. Because I could see many people looked more experienced than me. But then when I saw my name in the list for interview, I was very elated. And finally I gave the interview and I came back. I was not hoping that I will get selected because I saw so many big people over there. But when I was on my way back in the train to Raipur, where I was studying actually, I got a call from Shankar Netralaya that you are selected and you have to join from 1st of April. I think that was a big day for me. Although I never wanted to do retina, but then it was a premier institute, so I didn't give any thought and I just went with the wind and I joined retina. So that's how I joined retina. I think the urge to keep learning, to see complicated cases, to see challenging cases every day. Sometimes you feel very confused that what to do with it, what is it, and then you try to seek opinion from your seniors, which I don't mind also, and then you go back into your books, your basics, and then you try to solve it somehow, or you plan, your mind keeps on going, planning a complicated surgery, that how are you going to go about it today in the OT. So that keeps me going, that gives me a kick. A few days back I just saw a girl with bilateral loss of vision and with some unusual presentation, which I thought it could be tubercular. And I started with ATT and steroids. It was a case of posterior uveitis, what I felt. But then patient was not responding. Looking very simple case, but still she was not responding to treatment. Then I thought it's better to take an opinion. So I took an opinion from Dr. Vishali, PGI, which she was kind enough to look into the case. And then she guided me, do this, do that, and finally came out with a diagnosis of Irwan syndrome. When other day I saw another case, I first thought of again that it could be Irwan. So this was something I learnt from my day-to-day practice. So I think the urge to learn keeps me going. I feel कि I don't know about this कि मेरा कोई radiant trait है या नहीं, and what place I have made in retina, I don't know. But what I know about myself is that I was very focused in my subject. When I was not doing, I didn't had a plan to do retina, I was absolutely okay with it. I was happy with that I wanted to do pediatric ophthalm. But once I got retina, then my focus was only and only to learn this subject and nothing else. And till date my focus is the same. I never peep into somehow I don't have interest also to see what is happening in cornea or other fields. I'm totally absorbed in my subject. So I think that is the only trait which maybe whatever success, whatever you feel, but that is only what I feel I have in me. Yes, talking about challenges, definitely lots of challenges were there when I came back to this small town Ambala. First of all, this was the biggest challenge, that coming from big cities and working in the institutes where they are well equipped and you don't have to look for things कि ये कराना है, वो investigation is required. So you don't have anything to look forward, you just get the reports, and when you came here you knew that what you are going to do, where you are going to join. And then in Ambala there were no retina specialists at that time, there were only 1 or 2 visiting consultants, so the hospitals were not well equipped. So that was the biggest challenge which came. But then I joined 1 or 2 hospitals which had some basic setups, and whatever was available I started with it, because I didn't want to have a break and I wanted to go with whatever it was available. I thought maybe this is a challenge and I have to face it. And there were challenges on the family front also. Being a female, doing retina, then you have to manage your family also, kid also. So all those things were also there. But then that was very well managed with my joint family support. But the challenge makes you very strong. So every day a new challenge makes you more stronger. You need to keep focused for your subject, whatever you choose. That is one thing. Perseverance is the other thing which makes you successful. If you keep 2 things in mind, one, a love for your subject, another, perseverance, I think you don't need anything else.